The following program is being brought to you on the Voice America Women's Channel. For more information about our network and to check out additional show hosts and topics of interest, please visit voiceamericawomen.com. The Voice America Talk Radio Network is the worldwide leader in live Internet talk radio. Visit voiceamerica.com. The views and ideas expressed on the following program are strictly those of the host or guests and do not necessarily reflect the views and ideas held by the Voice America Talk Radio Network, its staff, and management.
Welcome to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with Rebecca Hall Gruyter. In our program each week, we provide the tools, ideas, and encouragement to help you move ahead on your journey, becoming a more powerful and impactful woman in your own life. Now here's your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter.
Welcome, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. I want to say Happy New Year again. We last week had an amazing conversation with experts and leaders that are making a global difference. And we talked about visibility. And I wanted to continue that conversation today, because I feel like so many of us, when we reflect back on 2016 and we're looking forward at what we want to bring forward and create in 2017, a lot of the impact we can have making a positive difference is tied to our willingness to be seen, our willingness to be visible. And I really had it laid on my heart to bring you resources and experts to support you in that journey. We're going to be talking about a program that we've created called the Speaker Talent Search, where you can learn more at speakertalentsearch.com, which is a way that we match messengers and speakers with opportunities. But what I wanted to do today is tap into some of the experts that are involved with that program so that you can hear directly from them what they look for in speakers, what they look for in messengers, how they, from their wisdom and years of experience, can help you right now, real time, start taking steps to be seen more. Because here's what I've learned about visibility, is if we are not willing to be seen, we cannot serve. Another way to say this is that our service, our impact in the world, the ability for us to make a positive difference, life by life, heart by heart, is limited by our visibility. I find when I go out there and I travel and I speak and I share and I talk with people heart to heart, almost everyone I talk to has some sort of call or pull on their heart that they want to make a positive difference. And I find in the new year, in January, that call is strengthened, that for their passing there, they want to create a positive legacy. They want to share their gifts and their talents with others for their passing there. When they look back on their life, they want to know they made a difference. And I find that echoed out there, life by life, heart by heart, almost every single person I talk to. But where I find they get stuck and stopped is they're not quite sure how to be seen. They're not quite sure how to help people know what they do, how to help people understand how they can make a positive difference. It's like they have this huge pull on their heart, but not enough people see it, not enough people hear it, not enough people understand what their gifts and talents are, so then they are not able to fully serve. So today, we're going to talk about how to increase your visibility, particularly in the area of speaking, how to make a global difference, how to get on more stages. We're going to give you practical steps right now that you can start taking to increase your visibility, to touch more hearts, to touch more lives. So I hope you're excited. I hope you're someone that has that pull in your heart to make a positive difference. I like to call it a legacy, that we're creating a legacy, one heart, one life at a time, because of our passing there, that we can make a difference. And I find when I'm able to tap into that for myself and others, it helps push through the fear. It helps push through where I'm feeling stretched or where I'm not sure I know how. When I feel that pull, when I know I can make a difference, I'm willing to figure out how. So today, I want us to take a moment, heart to heart, breath to breath, and feel in. Are you being called to be seen on a higher level? Are you being pulled forth? Do you have a desire to make a difference in a positive way in another's life? And then, are you willing? Because those are two different questions. And then the third, are you willing to step forward, to become what you need to become, to serve who you need to serve, to learn what you need to learn so that you can shine in such a way those who need you most can see you, can hear you? Those of you who are driving, I want you to stay safe, alert, hands on the wheels, eyes open, no texting and driving. But those who are able to sink into this time with us, I encourage you to sit back in your chair, deep belly breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Put one hand on your heart, one hand on your head. Close your eyes. You're absolutely safe. We're bringing all of you in. Mind, heart, body, soul, and spirit. And let's go through those questions again. Are you feeling a pull, a call, a desire to make a positive difference? For your passing there to have touched a life in a positive way? Are you feeling pulled forward, called, especially as a speaker, a messenger, a writer, to step forward in a bigger way, to be seen by more people so that you can serve more hearts? And are you willing? Willing to discover how, willing to become what you need to become, to learn what you need to learn, to step forward as only you, uniquely gifted, can step forward? Are you willing? And if the answer is yes, what is it you need to encourage you, to empower you, to equip you on your journey? What is it that you need and are willing to receive? Breathe into that question. Receive that answer, that information. Sometimes it comes in a picture, a sound, a memory, a vision. It can come in all different kinds of ways. A knowing. But receive that information. Come back into the room. Take a big breath. Wonderful. Open up your eyes, fully present. And I invite you to write down whatever it was that you received, whatever it is that you need and are willing to receive, to lean in and say yes, to support you in answering that call, because I believe it's a calling. I want you to keep it top of mind. And in fact, our intention today is that we're going to support you in that there's something here for you in our conversation today to support you on your journey. And I want you actively listening in, on the lookout to receive whatever it is that you need right now, real time, today, as you go forth back out into the world, so that you will be equipped and empowered on a cellular level to step forward and shine, to be seen on a higher level so you can serve fully with your gifts, your talents, and your abilities. Let's breathe that in. Wonderful. Now we have some amazing experts. These are leaders of leaders. They are, and I'm honored to have them on our Speaker Talent Search panels in 2017. And they have carved out time in their schedules to lean into this conversation. They are so committed to supporting you in being seen, into reaching the people that you're called to reach. They want to help you change people's lives. That's why they're here today. And I'm going to go around the room and have them just share heart to heart something that was laid on their hearts during our time of quiet reflection and leaning in. And then when we come back from our first commercial break, we're going to have a great conversation, tapping into their wisdom and expertise. So let's go around the room. Trisha, did you have something laid upon your heart as we went in and listened?
Good morning, Rebecca. Yes, I did. What was laid on my heart was, it starts with your yes. And it just seems so fundamental, but it starts with your yes. And if you know that you are called, if that pull is on your heart, then take a baby step, whether it is to just share with someone that you're moving forward, or if your desire is to be on that larger stage, it's just share with someone that you're going to be on that larger stage. That was what was laid on my heart today.
Thank you for sharing that, Trisha. I love that. It's that the claiming, acknowledging the yes and sharing it is really, really powerful, and that's a critical step. Really, really beautiful share. Thank you.
Welcome.
Dr. Anita, how about you? Did you have something laid on your heart?
Thank you, Rebecca. I'm glad to be here.
Glad to have you.
What came up on my heart was when you know that you are enough, that everything that you have gone through has led you to this point so that you can have that sacred yes that Trish just talked about so that you can share your message, then it becomes really easy to share your message because I didn't go through this for nothing. I went through this for a purpose. And the purpose is to change my life and hopefully change others. And I really want people to own that and embody that truth for themselves.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. And I want to echo that you are enough. It's not getting ready to get ready someday. Right now, you are enough and absolutely needed. Oh, thank you, Dr. Anita. And Miss Brandy T Jones, welcome. Did you have something laid on your heart to share?
Yes, thank you, Rebecca, and good morning to everyone else. What came to me is the first to be open. We're going into a brand new year, and what happened in 2016 is already gone. We're in 2017, and now we need to be open for something new, for whatever that's in our heart, and to follow our hearts with that. And if you stumble a little way along the way, then just seek support, because that's what's out there that will help carry you on. It's be open, follow your heart, and seek support.
Beautiful. I love that. Thank you for sharing. And what was laid on my heart is an urgency. We have now. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We have now. And I want to encourage each of you listeners to embrace the day. Carpe diem, seize the day. We have now. I invite you to lean in to the conversation, to whatever is here for you and whatever is pulling on your heart, because we have now. It's not someday, eventually I'm going to do this. We have now, this moment in time. And I want you to fully and purposely be all that you can be in it and share the amazing gift of who you are. We are going into our first commercial break, and as we do that, I invite you to carve out these 2 minutes for you, 2-minute moments, just for you. Stay present. Don't try and run off and cross things off the to-do list. Stay present. Give yourself this gift. Really think about what was shared and placed on your heart. Process it on a cellular level. And when we come back, we will deepen our conversation as we tap into the experts and leaders that are here to support you and help you shine. We'll look forward to talking to you in just a moment.
Voice America Women. Your passion starts here.
Are you ready for your rush of success? I'm Jim T. Chong, the walk star.
And I'm Cammie Ferry, the theater queen, the host of Rush Hour for Success on Money 105.5 on Thursdays and Fridays at 2 p.m. It's about getting entertained and getting solutions for your success in life and business.
Visit us on Facebook at Money 105.5 FM Rush Hour for Success, or download the Money 105.5 app on your phone for the live stream. That's Thursdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Get entertained,
get educated, and get your rush on
Rush Hour for Success.
Rebecca Hall Gruyter's Speaker Talent Search is looking for speakers wanting to get on more stages. With just one audition, you could open the doors to hundreds of speaking opportunities, reach more people, and expand your impact. Finalists get to audition live in front of leaders looking to fill all kinds of speaking opportunities. Apply now at SpeakerTalentSearch.com. That's SpeakerTalentSearch.com. We look forward to hearing your message.
Announcing a powerful new TV channel featuring programs designed to enhance and transform your life. Make powerful connections, one program at a time. And by doing so, we can bring transformation to the world. Tune in each week to Empowered Connections TV as we add new programs to help you make empowered connections of your own. Visit EmpoweredConnectionsTV.com. That's EmpoweredConnectionsTV.com. And make the most of an incredible life transformation. Voice America Women. Your passion starts here.
You're listening to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. If you have a question or comment for Rebecca or her guest, we'd love to hear from you. Please call into the program at 1-866-613-1612. That's 1-866-613-1612. You may also send an email to Rebecca at yourpurposedrivenpractice.com. Now back to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed those 2 minutes and you really took time for you, 2 minutes at a time, to process real time on a cellular level what is being spoken into your heart and spirit today. I want you to receive all that is here for you to support you as you go out into the world to bloom and shine and bring your gifts forward. So right now, we're going to start a conversation on a heart-to-heart level with the experts that you heard what was laid on their heart. I want to introduce them in a more formal way so you know a little bit of their background. And then we're going to go in and ask them questions about how do we step forward? How do we be seen? So how do we come through fear and things that hold us back? So be leaning in with anticipation into our conversation. Let me introduce to you first the amazing Dr. Anita Jackson. She is a speaker, the CEO of AMJ Productions and Publications, senior executive producer of Outrageous Success Women's Network channel, and an international best-selling author. And what I can tell you, Dr. Anita and all of our guests today have in common is they're all on the amazing Speaker Talent Search panel. So these are leaders of leaders. Please lean in and warmly welcome the amazing Dr. Anita Jackson to the show. Welcome.
Wow, I should have you around all the time. It's a great introduction. Loved it. Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. Glad to have you. And I'd love you to take a moment to just share, why do you do what you do? And kind of what is that in your words? I've shared a little bit in mine, but I'd love them to hear in your words why you do what you do and what is that?
You know, Rebecca, thank you so much. So I have a very long, complicated journey of a story where I didn't know I was enough. So that's one of the messages that's really near and dear to my heart. It's really empowering women to know that they are enough. They always have been. They always will be. And then what's really come forward now is the idea of empowering, mentoring, training, supporting a woman in becoming unlimited and living life unapologetically. And so this is a state of mind, state of being, the way you live your life, the way you run your business. And so what I do and why I do this is because it's time. We so need women to show up in their talent, in their gifts, The essence of a woman transforms everything she touches just by her mere presence. And when she knows that she's enough, when she knows that she's unlimited, that's when she can make a huge impact in her family, her community, and the world. And I want to help every woman know that truth for herself and then make that a reality for her life. That's why I do what I do.
Ah, powerful. Thank you for the work that you do and your sharing. And listeners, I want you to just drink that in, that you are enough and you can have an unlimited life, that you can step forward powerfully. And I want you to feel her heartbeat to support you in that by you stepping fully into who you are and your gifts and your talents and being willing to share that makes a global difference. It's a ripple effect, heart by heart, life by life, as it spreads out there. So welcome.
Thank you. Honored to be here.
And then I wanted to introduce to you the amazing Brandy T Jones. And she's actually she's a good friend of mine. And she's one of our amazing radio show hosts here on Voice America. So I encourage you to tune into her show, Journey to Balancing Your Life. She is a best-selling international author, a speaker, and an expert money coach. As well as, just a reminder, she is on our Speaker Talent Search panels. I'm very proud of that and honored to have her here today. Welcome the amazing Brandy T Jones to the show.
Thank you. I echo what Dr. Anita said about I need you around me all the time as well. Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad to have you.
Oh, okay. So you want to know what I do and why I do what I do?
Yes.
I've had many years ago, I struggled with finances. And it's so dear to my heart now, and I'm very, very grateful that it wasn't always, and doesn't have to always be that way. I managed to come out of my struggles, and I had just me to do it with. What I do now is I help others. I support others if they're struggling with finances to see another side, to come out and come over that and know that they have a support with them, a partner with them to do this. It warms my heart when I can see a smile on someone that's been struggling trying to pay one bill and they get to the zero balance. And then they look back and say, oh my goodness, I have extra money. So that's what keeps me going. It's the smiles and the successes of people coming out of debt and being able to live the life that they love and love the life that they live.
Love it. Thank you. Live the life they love and love the life they live. I love that. And no longer being weighed down by debt and money, but actually having that support them. Oh, love it.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome. And then the third expert I wanted to introduce you today is the amazing Trisha Garrett. She is an international best-selling author. She is also one of our Speaker Talent Search panelists. She is the owner and director of programming for Bright Light TV and the TV show host of The Trisha Garrett Show. Please lean in and warmly welcome the amazing Trisha Garrett to the show. Welcome.
Woo-hoo! Thank you, Rebecca, for having me today. I'm so excited and I'm honored to be here. When you did the meditation and Dr. Anita mentioned that for people to know that they're enough, man, that just so resonated with my heart. Because for so long, I didn't know that I was enough. And it's been a journey getting there. And now that I know it, it's like so important for women to also know that they matter. The message that they have, the message that they carry, it matters. And it's to change other people's lives. It's to change their lives, because I realize as I share, it continues to bring healing to me. So as they share, it continues to bring healing to them. And so to be able to come alongside someone and support them through that process, it feeds me. And it's just, it's my purpose. It's something that I'm called to do. And so there's no rest, until I do it.
Yes. Thank you. Welcome to our show. And listeners, I hope you're appreciating the heart of each of these dynamic women, these powerful women, that when we get to the core of who they are and what they do, it's really about supporting you, helping you step forward, helping you stand in your gifts and your talents and live the life that you love. And love the life that you live. I love how Brandy shared that. They all are woven together. But that's the heartbeat of why we're here and what we're looking to do today. So now that you've gotten a chance to meet everybody a little bit, I want to do a speed round with my guests here. So the answers are 60 seconds or less. And I want to ask, what is something you would like to share with our listeners? If this is a messenger, they're feeling a call to step forward, but they're not quite sure what that next step is, or what is something they can do right now. They feel the call. They're willing to say yes. Now what? What is a tip or a piece of advice that you would give to our listeners today that are feeling that pull? Brandy, what's on your heart?
Oh, it would be me first, right? Okay, what I would suggest they do is to reach out. Mm-hmm. They have a number to call you. They have your email address. They can just reach out and just make it be known, yes. By saying yes, that's the first step.
I love that. I'm going to piggyback off of that actually for a moment, that we actually have a Facebook group, those of you who are on social media, that says, Rebecca, I said yes. And that's a way you can actually claim that, and we can support you. Declare your yes, and we will celebrate with you and encourage and support you on your journey. Oh, powerful. The group is Rebecca, I said yes, exclamation point. So I encourage you to lean into that and declare your yes. And that ties in so beautifully with what Trisha shared in the opening segment too. There's such a power in leaning in, claiming the yes. So thank you, Brandy. Beautiful. Dr. Anita, what would you share?
Just do it. I'm going to steal from Nike and just do it. And I think the reason why I say that is I think we end up talking our own selves out of the fact that we have a message, that we have something to share, that it's valuable. And you really don't realize that the moment you share it, people are going to automatically connect. I remember the first time I did a video, and I had this god ugly orange shirt on, and my hair was back, and I was sweaty, and I just said the message. I got so many responses just off of something that wasn't perfect. So just do it, and people will respond, especially if you're coming from a place of truth and authenticity.
I love it. Just do it. It's about connection, not perfection. Sweaty and all.
Exactly.
Yes. Trisha, what would you share?
Wow, this is like amazing. I'm so enjoying being here. And I love that, not waiting to become perfect at it. I love that. And I would also encourage them to get creative. Because sometimes we wait for someone to notice us, and I say put yourself out there. Put yourself out there and just start sharing with people. It goes back to the just do it, and reaching out to the Facebook page and saying I said yes. But also begin to share your message, and don't wait for it to be perfect. Just fumble through it, but just get it out there. Like Dr. Anita was saying, people will resonate with your heart. Yes. And so just be bold and just go for it.
Oh, I love it. Listeners, I hope you're enjoying this as well, that it's pouring into you, into your hearts. We are getting ready for our next 2-minute moment, so I encourage you to really drink in what has been shared, what is being spoken into your heart. Really embrace that. What are you going to declare yes? And if you want our support, which we'd love to give you, go to the Facebook group, Rebecca, I said yes, and declare it. Just do it. Let us support you. Start taking those steps. When we come back, we're going to dig in deeper to our conversation. We'll look forward to talking to you in just a moment.
Voice America Women. Your passion starts here. Announcing a powerful new TV channel featuring programs designed to enhance and transform your life. Make powerful connections, one program at a time. And by doing so, we can bring transformation to the world. Tune in each week to Empowered Connections TV as we add new programs to help you make empowered connections of your own. Visit empoweredconnectionstv.com. That's empoweredconnectionstv.com. And make the most of an incredible life transformation.
Are you ready for your rush of success? I'm Jim T. Chong, the walk star.
And I'm Cammie Ferry, the theater queen, the host of Rush Hour for Success on Money 105.5 on Thursdays and Fridays at 2 p.m. It's about getting entertained and getting solutions for your success in life and business.
Visit us on Facebook at Money 105.5 FM Rush Hour for Success, or download the Money 105.5 app on your phone for the live stream. That's Thursdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Get entertained,
get educated, and get your rush on
Rush Hour for Success.
Rebecca Hall Gruyter's Speaker Talent Search is looking for speakers wanting to get on more stages. With just one audition, you could open the doors to hundreds of speaking opportunities, reach more people, and expand your impact. Finalists get to audition live in front of leaders looking to fill all kinds of speaking opportunities. Apply now at SpeakerTalentSearch.com. That's SpeakerTalentSearch.com. We look forward to hearing your message.
Voice America Women. Your passion starts here.
You're listening to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. If you have a question or comment for Rebecca or her guest, we'd love to hear from you. Please call into the program at 1-866-613-1612. That's 1-866-613-1612. You may also send an email to Rebecca at yourpurposedrivenpractice.com. Now back to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed those 2 minutes. You really took time to breathe in and process what was being shared, what you're declaring, what you're standing in, that you are enough, what you're claiming, and then do it. What are you stepping forward into? And I hope you feel our excitement and our desire to support you powerfully. This is how we make a global difference. You're going to hear that passion and excitement because it's building within me. I know I can feel it building within my sisters here that are joining me on this call, that we want to support you in echoing your gifts, your talents, and your abilities out into the world. That's how we make a global difference. So breathe that in. Wonderful. And the one thing I shared that was in common, or one of the things, because I think there's many things in common with our guests today, their heart, their passion, their power, their commitment to serving and supporting others, and their global vision. But all of them have elected to say yes to being on the Speaker Talent Search panel, being part of that, where they're actually viewing the audition videos and selecting talent for a variety of opportunities. And so those of you who want to learn more, that are messengers or speakers, are feeling that pull and that call, I really encourage you to check out the Speaker Talent Search. And you can find that at SpeakerTalentSearch.com. You'll find we're in multiple locations, multiple dates across the country and around the world. We're very excited to be going virtual. But I wanted to take a moment and just hear from them why they leaned in, why they said yes, and what the Speaker Talent Search means to them, just so you have a feel of what that's about and why people are leaning into it. And actually, for those of you who have been on both sides, you have participated as someone that's auditioned, as well as now are in a leadership role with that. I would love your perspective on that too. So let's start with Trisha. What would you like to share about why you leaned into being on the leadership team of Speaker Talent Search, and anything on your heart that you'd like to share or encourage our listeners with today?
Okay, thank you. I participate in Speaker Talent Search because, one, there's amazing talent that comes through the audition process. But also, I just know how important it is to provide an opportunity for people to get their message out there. And, you know, with Bright Light TV, you know, we're always looking for guests and, you know, even show hosts So to be able to provide that opportunity for people is just really exciting for me. And it's an easy, warm environment to participate in. That's one of the things that I really love about the Speaker Talent Search, is that it is set up for people to succeed. Mm-hmm. It is set up for people to feel good about what they're doing and their message that they're bringing. So I love being a part of something so positive and empowering for women and others, and also for men.
Yeah, we love our men too.
Yes.
They are very welcome. Exactly. Well, thank you, Trisha. I appreciate you sharing about your experience in it and why you believe in the Speaker Talent Search and choose to be a part of it. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Brandy, would you like to share what your thoughts are about it and why you've leaned into being part of the leadership team?
Yes, Rebecca, thank you. My first experience with the Speaker Talent Search was me being a participant. And in the very beginning, before I said yes, I knew I wanted to do it. When I said yes, then I got fearful of doing it. But I followed through, and it was a pleasure, and it was like Trish said, it was a warm feeling when you walk in, and most of the people I recognized. But even if I didn't know anybody on the panel, I still would have had that warm, welcoming feeling, because they're full of heart-centered people. They feel of people that want you to succeed, So you get that feeling when you walk through the door. And then when I was approached with, to be on the panel itself, then I felt even more delighted, because now I have an opportunity to be there and to share my heart in welcoming people and relaxing them and helping them to know that they can be successful and that we're here to support them and cheer them on in a very warm and loving environment. So it's been good on both ends, and I really have enjoyed the opportunity to participate in both ways.
I'm so glad. I know for myself, I love that we're able to help messengers and speakers find those opportunities that they can serve in such a powerful way. And we have thousands of opportunities that we're looking to fill every single Speaker Talent Search. There is so much need and demand for messengers and speakers that are willing to serve, that are willing to connect, not be perfect, but connect and serve in an authentic and powerful way. And that's a lot of what I know our common heartbeat is and what the Speaker Talent Search is about and helps facilitate. Oh, thank you for sharing, Brandy. And Dr. Anita, what would you share?
Well, I have two reasons that I participate in Speaker Talent Search, and my first one is very purely selfish, and that is because it's a fantastic opportunity to collaborate with some really amazing leaders and speakers and people who are making a global difference, and I personally love that. I love being in that energy, love being in that masterminding opportunities and partnerships and connections. Just thrills my heart to no end. And then my second reason for participating in Speaker Talent Search is it's time for, well, let me say it this way. Our world is desperately seeking, whether they know it or not, they're seeking for powerful leaders to come forward and show them the way of being and living and being outrageously and unlimited in their personal life as well as in their business. So I love being a part of this opportunity because it gives me a chance to give speakers that opportunity to share their message in that kind of a global way. So that's why I participate.
Love it. So thank you. Thank you for sharing. And I enjoy that connection as well with people that have a global vision on their heart and in their mind and in their cell on a cellular level that they are called to bring forward, and bringing those individuals into a room together is always really, really powerful. And inevitably, they create more opportunities. So every Speaker Talent Search ends up creating more and more opportunities as we all come forward. And as the people on the panel witness and experience the talent they get new seeds planted into their heart. As they experience the messengers, they see even more that can be created and how that person can uniquely fit and to the world and into the opportunities and touch lives. So it's a really exciting process. Now, since all of you are experts that look for talent, you look for speakers, you look for guest experts, I'd love to have you share in 30 seconds or less, so super speed round, of what is something that you look for in a speaker, in a messenger that's like, that's it. That's the magic. Let's have more of that. What is it that you look for that would be a speaker you would feel powerful connection and great opportunity with versus someone that it's great content, but you're not necessarily feeling that, that's it. So share with us, what is it, that's it thing that you look for in speakers? Brandy.
Well, when I first meet people in general, I look for their smile and the way they carry themselves. So when I was on the panel, I was looking for someone that was happy, that was willing, that was really eager to share what they was ready to tell us. And I got to know them before I got to know what they did through their smiles and their personality.
I love that because you're right. So much is conveyed about us before we even say a word. There's so much we're communicating in person and on video. There's a lot that comes through before a word is uttered. Oh, beautiful, Sharon. Thank you. Trisha, how about you? What do you look for?
I look for their passion for what they're doing. And, am I able to connect with them? That's also really important. Because if I can, if I can connect with them, the audience will be able to connect with them. Their listeners and their people that they're speaking with can connect with them. So, one, passion is just like really, really high for me. Also,
beautiful. Thank you. How about you, Dr. Anita? What do you look for?
So having done Speaker Talent Search a couple times now, and I know the power of this opportunity, there are three things I look for. One is that they really know who they are. They have a spiritually energetic way. They are connected to their truth. And in that, number two, is they are passionate, like Trish said, about their message. They really have a message that they've embodied, they're living it, and they're wanting to share it with the world. And then the third one is pretty much what I just said, is they have a global message. And what I mean by that, it's not just, I want to share it with the world, but they're very specific about, this is who I want to share it with because this is what it will do. Those three things I look for when I'm looking for a speaker.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And I was thinking about what I look for. I look for connection. Connection's really high on my list. I look for clarity that they know who they are called to serve, and they have this passion and willingness, like no matter what, I am serving in this way. I am reaching these people. Like they have that kind of conviction in what they're bringing forward. Those are the things that I look for. So that commitment to being willing to share and reach the people they're called to share and reach. That's what I look for. This authentic connection and willingness. Oh, beautiful. Well, listeners, we are getting ready for our next commercial break, and I encourage you to think about, if you are a messenger and a speaker, are you bringing forward those things that leaders are looking for? These are the people that have the stages, that have the opportunities. Are you showing those things within yourself? Are you sharing your passion? Are you sharing clarity of who you're called to serve? Are you showing that conviction and that willingness to bring that forward? And if you have a global vision, are you sharing that? Because these are the things they're sharing that they're looking for. This will help you make the connection with opportunities. So take a couple moments, take these 2 minutes to sink into those questions, process what's being shared, and when you come back, we're going to share things you can do right now today to start being seen and serving more people. We'll talk to you in just a moment.
This is the Voice America Women's Channel, where your success is limitless.
Rebecca Hall Gruyter's Speaker Talent Search is looking for speakers wanting to get on more stages. With just one audition, you could open the doors to hundreds of speaking opportunities, reach more people, and expand your impact. Finalists get to audition live in front of leaders looking to fill all kinds of speaking opportunities. Apply now at speakertalentsearch.com. That's speakertalentsearch.com. We look forward to hearing your message.
Are you ready for your rush of success? I'm Jim T. Chong, the walk star.
And I'm Cammie Ferry, the theater queen, the host of Rush Hour for Success on Money 105.5 on Thursdays and Fridays at 2 p.m. It's about getting entertained and getting solutions for your success in life and business.
Visit us on Facebook at Money 105.5 FM Rush Hour for Success, or download the Money 105.5 app on your phone for the live stream. That's Thursdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. Get entertained,
get educated, and get your rush on
Rush Hour for Success.
Announcing a powerful new TV channel featuring programs designed to enhance and transform your life. Make powerful connections, one program at a time. And by doing so, we can bring transformation to the world. Tune in each week to Empowered Connections TV as we add new programs to help you make empowered connections of your own. Visit empoweredconnectionstv.com. That's empoweredconnectionstv.com. And make the most of an incredible life transformation.
This is the Voice America Women's Channel, where your success is limitless.
You're listening to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. If you have a question or comment for Rebecca or her guest, we'd love to hear from you. Please call into the program at 1-866-613-1612. That's 1-866-613-1612. You may also send an email to Rebecca at yourpurposedrivenpractice.com. Now back to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you are excited about more of what you're going to be bringing forward. So as we shared from our heart with leaders of leaders, people that have the stages, that are in television, that are in radio, that are creating ways to have a global impact. They have the platforms. What they're speaking from their heart into yours has, I hope it's been encouraging, empowering. I hope it's given you actually some freedom of what they're really looking for. It's not the perfect words and just content. They're looking for you, your message, your passion, what you're called to bring to the world, so they can help come alongside you and echo that out. And I find that consistently when I talk to leader after leader and they're looking for speakers, they're looking for messengers. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for people that are willing to step forward and share their passion, share their gifts, share their conviction that I can help you in this way. They're not looking for perfection. They're looking for authentic connection and clarity on who you're called to serve so they can support you in that. During our closing segment, what I've asked each of our experts to do, each of our leaders, is to share something right now that you can do to increase your visibility, to be seen on a higher level so that you can serve on a higher level. And we're going to go around the room and just share from our hearts, here's something you can do right now, today, to touch more lives. Dr. Anita, what would you share?
Okay, so my quick tip is if you have a Facebook page, which most of us do, whether it's on your business or your personal side, go to your actual profile picture and put your statement for how you serve people, your message, what it is that you actually share. Say, I am a such and such a coach, I help people do such and such a thing. Put that on there, and now every time somebody comes to your picture, that will be there, and you can put a link to your website, and now you've got more visibility. It really does work, and it works pretty quickly.
I love it. And just by going in and updating that also goes through, it creates a ripple effect where people notice that it's been updated and can comment on it. Love it.
Right.
Beautiful. Great tip. Okay, Trisha, what would you share?
I would share, because we've already shared a lot of things that people could do to increase their visibility. And I would just say social media. Start posting things on social media and sharing just little sound bites of your message. And that's something that you could just, do right now. Take 5 minutes to do that.
Love that. And I'm just going to add, when you post something on Facebook, don't post and disappear. Watch if people comment on it. It's the start of a conversation. So continue to interact if people respond to your message or what you're declaring. I think we could go out there and start, I declare this for 2017. I'm standing in this. Oh, yes, I love that. And it can be quick and start. I love what you're saying, Dr. Anita and Trisha, about getting out there, starting to have a presence and branding it with your message. Brilliant. Yes, good. Brandy, what would you share with us?
I would share that if you're connected with a networking group, make sure that you always have your cards available and speak to people. Just don't go in and sit down. If you have breakfast, have the breakfast. Be present with people so that your work can get out through people. One thing I have learned, that other people sharing about you is always a good thing too. It gives you more visibility. It gives you more of a worthiness because someone else knows. So along with the social media, networking groups, be out there, get yourself out there and let people see you.
I love that. And networking is about connecting. It's not about you just were physically there hiding in the corner.
Right. Right.
Be seen. Very, very good. Love it, love it, love it. I have a couple quick tips. So for those of you who are authors and you have your books, have them in the car with you. Take a couple with you in a bag. You never know who you're going to be led to give one to. You never know who's going to come to you wanting one and to purchase one. So kind of have them on the ready, and share that if you're an author, share that you're an author. Always share something that you're excited about and that's coming up. When you're at a networking event and people say, hey, how are you? Say, great. Say, I'm excited. This is what I'm launching or what I'm saying yes to in 2017. Claim it. Share it. Don't just say, I'm great. Things are busy. Really claim something and share something that you're doing. And then here's an extra credit bonus opportunity tip for everybody. This is something that very few people know, so I'm encouraging you to be on the know. Lean into this. We have this wonderful network called Voice America that has these amazing radio shows that you're listening to right now. And every channel has programming playing 24 hours a day. And many of those programs are live broadcast, which means you can call in. And most show hosts would love to have somebody call in live, because we find so much of our society is play on demand, so they like to play when it's a convenient time for them. So if you are able to find some shows that resonate with you and you call in that 800 number that they have, they will take your call. And here's what you do. You call in and you say, hi, I'm Rebecca Hall Gruyter. Say your name, not mine. I'm Rebecca Hall Gruyter. And something you stand for. I'm a women's empowerment leader. So say in those quick couple sentences, your name, branding who you are, and say something about the show that they've been talking about. Just a quick comment. I really appreciate how you're encouraging women to step forward, and I had a quick question. You keep it very short. They will probably encourage you to talk more, and you just became a permanent part of their show and their archives that will be echoed out there and listened to again and again. And by doing that, you're branding your name, what your brand is, and you're getting visibility, and you're supporting a show that's in alignment with a message that matters to you. So it's a great win-win-win. I really encourage you to lean in. Just remember, it takes a little time to get through sometimes because the call lines can get busy, but it's a really great opportunity for you to have an impact, reach the world, and start to get your brand and your message out there. So those are my bonus tips for today. And as we bring our show to a close, I want to thank all of my amazing leaders for joining us today. Thank you. And
thank
listeners,
you, Rebecca.
You are very welcome.
Yes, thank you. It's wonderful being here.
Glad to have you. Glad to have you. And listeners, I want to thank you for leaning in, for being willing to explore how can we touch the world in a bigger way. And I hope that you've written down some practical steps that you can take right now to start being seen on a higher level, to bringing your gifts forward. They are so needed in the world. And when you feel that pull at your heart, it's a calling. You're being called forth. You are needed. For those of you that felt a resonance or a curiosity with the Speaker Talent Search, I want to encourage you to check that out. See if that's something that will support you. Again, you can find that at speakertalentsearch.com. For those of you that are leaning into 2017, that are leaning into being seen more so you can serve more, I want to encourage you. I want you to know we've got your back. We're supporting you. We are cheering you on. We know that you are called and needed. There is no one else just like you. So I want to encourage you to share the precious and amazing gift of who you are with the world. One heart, one life at a time. And wherever you go, whatever you do, may you always, always, always bloom where you're planted and shine. Have an amazing week, everyone. We'll look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you for joining us this week for Empowering Women, Transforming Lives. Please tune in again for another edition with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter, next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific on the Voice America Women's Channel. And join us for a replay of the show every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific on the Voice America Empowerment Channel. Have a beautiful week, and may you always bloom where you're planted and shine.
Thanks again for listening to the preceding program, brought to you on the Voice America Women's Channel. For more information about our network and to check out additional show hosts and topics of interest, please visit voiceamericawomen.com. The Voice America Talk Radio Network is the worldwide leader in live Internet talk radio. Visit voiceamerica.com. The views and ideas expressed on the preceding program are strictly those of the host or guests and do not necessarily reflect the views and ideas held by the Voice America Talk Radio Network, its staff, and management.